How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing another episode in the Pokemon TCG series. And today I'll have a bit of a relaxing time, get in some Rillaboom games with that nice relaxing green grass types, and just have a bit of a chat. Relentless flame. So yeah, I was just sitting back and thinking the other day, like, what's happening with the theme meta? And I'm really in two minds of what's going to happen. Now, what I really want them to do is to bring out the V-Decks. Because those are going to be coming out with the releases. And this is a terrible opening hand, by the way. And so kind of the one thought is, well, kind of there's three ways that this can go. The first way is theme stagnates. There's never going to be another theme release. It just stagnates, and it is what it is for all eternity. Which I really hope is not the case. To me, that's the worst case scenario. Option B is they bring out new theme decks. Now, there are going to be no official theme decks. I literally have to profess research here, otherwise it's game. Oh my word, seriously? I've lost this game. So, the first case scenario was that no more theme decks come out. It just stalls, it stagnates, nothing ever changes. Option B is they bring out new theme decks. Now, theme decks have been discontinued for Pokemon as a whole, the trading card game. Which means that if new theme decks were to come out, they'd have to be online exclusives only. Now, option 3 will be that they introduce V-Decks, which are essentially the new theme decks. Oh, my opponent did not have energy. That's really good for me. Really good. Now, option 3 is that they incorporate the V-Decks and they bring those into the online. Let's bring out Snorlax. Now, of those three options, option 1 is the option I like the least. I definitely don't want option 1 to happen. Because option 1 is going to be the end of theme deck format. Because it's just going to stagnate. It will never ever change. Which I find very boring. Now, obviously, it's not in the worst state. Because it is relatively balanced. In the sense that you can have some comfortable games. That's not a big issue. But obviously, it's going to be boring because nothing will ever change. Which I think would be quite sad. Option 2 is that they bring out online exclusive theme decks. They've done it before. But usually they're part of like promotional events or the like. Now, I really hope option B happens. Because it's feasible. They've done it before. It's feasible. But my concern is with the way Pokemon TCG Online is. Now, what I'm referring to is the fact that this is truly a free-to-play game. There's nothing you can spend money on. Like, nothing. The only way to spend money would be technically buying more booster packs, or real-life Pokemon packs, and then using the codes to get those. But it's not like you're buying cosmetics. You're not directly buying anything in the game. And that's what makes me worry that them making online exclusive decks, theme decks, will happen on a regular basis. The reason for that is it costs money. At the end of the day, things cost money. Realistically, and I completely understand that. I don't like working for free. It sucks. Like, obviously doing charity work, that's fine. Like, doing this, I enjoy doing. It's a hobby. That's fine. But when you've got people who are employed, you've got your programmers, your coders, your design team, everyone on the back end who have to put together all the effort that goes into actually digitizing a theme deck, it's a lot of hours. And it's a lot of work. And as much as I want to say, oh, just make it free, who cares, like, just bring it out, you got the money, you can do it. At the end of the day, it's an expense for a game that doesn't earn money. If we're talking about something else, like Dota, LoL, any of those free-to-play games, which or generate a source of income. Cool. It's fine. They generate a source of income. So where you're paying X number of dollars to design a new skin or to design a new character or new champion, that money, those hours are being well spent because it garners interest in the game, which garners more money. So it's a cycle. I mean, hell, Dota's been running for the last decade or so off of that business model. Make complete sense. I've got no issue with it, as long as it's purely cosmetic. But for this, the current theme format works because it's advertising. You can go out in real life and buy these theme decks. It's advertising. There's an incentive to play because, like, for instance, I'm playing this Rillaboom deck. Rillaboom deck is awesome. I've tested it. I know it's great. I now know how it functions. I'm going to go out to the shops, my local friendly game store. I'm going to buy the deck, and I'm then going to have it. So the purpose of TCG Online was that it advertised the product. Someone bought the product. And at the end of the day, the consumer's happy. You've got to test it before you buy it. You're basically getting a free demo. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. You get to demo what you want, which is fantastic. And I am very happy with the business model. I like Pokemon's business model in this sense. And I love this because where I am, I don't have the opportunity to play Pokemon TCG. So I love the fact that this exists because I can actually enjoy it. I love it. And so I really, really appreciate this game and this game model. And I've got no qualms with it. Wow, this is a really bad hand. Sorry, let me play this turn because I need to think here quickly. So I understand it from the sense that at the end of the day, the Pokemon company is a company. It wants to make money. Now, what does releasing online exclusive theme decks do? In terms of bringing in revenue for the company, because at the end of the day, that's what you need to think about. You need to understand that it's not a charity in the sense that the Pokemon company exists to make products that consumers will buy. Now, if we take a look at producing online decks, online content, I really don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do yet. I think I've lost this game regardless, so it's fine. That opening hand lost me the game, so it's alright. By releasing the content an online exclusive theme deck, what do they get? Well, what they get is they get to showcase the cards in the deck. And they get to showcase some synergies. Which is not a bad thing, because like you could then go out and be like, oh hey, I really want to build this deck. It's a really cool idea, and it gives you some deck ideas, and you can go from there. So they get that. What else do they get? They get some happy customers. I'm a happy customer. I enjoy playing. Well played to my opponent. This game is well over. I get to enjoy my game, and I'm very happy for that. But I don't believe that making online exclusive theme decks generates a lot of revenue for them or interest for them. Obviously that pains me to say because it's exactly what I want them to do, but you've got to understand it from like the business point of view, where there needs to be something they're getting out of it. And I don't particularly believe that making online theme decks gets them a lot. Now, what I hope will happen is that, for instance, like the Let's Go Eevee deck, which came out in promotion with the Let's Go game series, the Pikachu and Eevee. That's a promotional deck. Now, that garners interest. That garners interest, and it garners potential income to the company, because it goes hand in hand with advertising and incentivizing you to buy their other products. So it garners interest and it incentivizes you to buy Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. So in that sense, those decks make a lot of sense. So those are the decks I'm really hoping for. Is like with the 2 new ones that are coming out this year, the Pearl and Diamond remakes. I sincerely hope that there's going to be promotional... I sincerely hope that there's going to be promotional decks that come out with regards to those games. And I'd love to see that happen. That you get like reprints of those cards and like they make a deck or something around that. That'll be awesome. Because you're then garnering interest in their new game that's coming out. So it's like, ooh, this deck really works. Like, I want to see the game that goes alongside it. And like, what inspired it. And that is a potential way that they'll make theme decks. Because it'll allow them to make money off of it. Which at the end of the day is what they want. And it grows the community. It draws interest. It gets more people playing. More people playing means more people buying. All good things for them. So in terms of promotional content, I think that is a really possible slim chance hope of a way that they're going to be bringing out new theme decks. Now I'm certainly not holding my breath for it, because there's no guarantee that's going to happen, and I'm certainly not suggesting this is not a theory video. I have no insider knowledge. I know no one at the Pokemon company. I really wish I did. It would be really cool to have a contact, but I don't. Do I just troll my opponent and go for Cotton Ride here? I'm gonna try and troll my opponent. Damn. So there's that. Which is what I do hope, because obviously there's gonna be more Pokemon releases coming. There's gonna be more movies, there's gonna be more games, there's all of that. And so I really, really hope that that's what happens. Now, the other option, which I think is probably more likely, is that they just give the V-decks over, and they're the new theme decks that come out less regularly, but they still come out. That would be great, and I really hope that happens, because at least it's something. And what does the company get out of that? Well, from that, the company is going to get a lot of interest. Same as the theme decks work in the current manner. You take a look at the theme decks. Oh, they look really cool. I got the Rillaboom deck. I'm loving playing this deck. It's very interesting. I want to go out and pick it up from my local gaming store and actually use it. Cool. I get it. 100%. Makes sense. That's what they want to do. Sorry, I just realized I gave that away for literally no reason. Because now I'm going to get this... is going to get poisoned anyway. So I don't know why I gave that away. Sorry, stupid play there. So, by bringing out the V-decks onto Pokemon TCG Online, they garner interest in their product. Which at the end of the day is marketing for them. Which at the end of the day is money for them. So that is the most likely way I see the future of this going. Now, there is a downside, if you would call it, to that. It is going to be horrible for the meta. Maybe horrible is the wrong word. It's going to disturb the meta, which is a good thing. I like that. My concern is that the V-decks will just drown out the other decks. I mean, we've already seen it. Power Creep is a thing. Power Creep is... What is his hand? Power Creep is a natural part of the game. I understand that. I don't have an issue with it. My concern is that bringing out the V-decks will make the older decks completely unplayable. Now, the V-decks aren't that amazing, but they are quite a bit stronger. I mean, comparing normal Pokemon to Pokemon Vs, yeah, sure, Pokemon Vs get you more prize cards, but they're significantly stronger. Significantly stronger. And because of that, yeah, they've won this game. Because of that, I think it'll be very difficult to balance it off the fact. What is happening today? I cannot get a good game in. So my concern is that if they bring out the Pokemon Vs, which I do hope they do, because I don't want the theme meta to die. I really enjoy the theme format. So I do definitely want them to do it. But my concern is that it'll make the meta very difficult. And I don't want it to be a case of where you're only playing 3 decks. It's boring. It's terribly boring. But at least it's not dead. And at the end of the day, they're then using Pokemon TCG Online. They're using it as a way to garner income, which is what they want to do. Like I've said multiple times in the video, I'm more than happy with it. They're garnering interest in their product. It's advertising. It looks good for the company. So I do hope that happens, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to play the V-Decks. I don't own the V-Decks, because I don't play the game in real life, unfortunately. I can't believe I lost to Destruction Fan. Both really good. That happens. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. I'd love to hear what everyone else thinks. What everyone else's opinions are, what you would hope to see happen, what you think will happen. Realistically, like, that's my biggest thing. You gotta be realistic about this. Like, imagine you were the blokes working at a Pokemon company. Would you want to be putting in hours upon hours of work for no income? I don't know about that, eh? So realistically, what do you think and what do you want to happen? What do I think will happen? I think there will be new theme decks. In some shape or form. I think that's what happens. What do I want? Honestly, I just want theme decks. If they bring out V-Decks into it, I'm okay with it. As long as they come out a bit more regularly. Which I don't think will happen, but... Or I want some new theme decks. Online exclusive theme decks. At the end of the day, I would really appreciate some new content. Because like I said, I really enjoy this meta. And I think it's a really fun format. And it's a good opportunity for them to showcase product. Which is what it's here for. Let me know your opinion. I really want to read these comments and go through them and see what everyone thinks. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Bit of a shorter video today. Bit of a ranting video, but... Not really rant, but informative video. And discussion piece. And I really, really like to hear what everyone else thinks about this. So please... Let's hit those comments and let's actually chat about this, because I don't want this to die. I really don't want this to die. So I'd love to know what you think about it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, cheers. Enjoy.